Why do we call it a quantum field? Because if you strip away every physical form, people, objects, locations, even time itself, if you remove the planets, the moon, the stars, and their light, what remains is a vast, silent expanse. That's the quantum field. Just because it's invisible doesn't mean it's absent. When all tangible matter is removed, what's left is this expansive void, which is the quantum field. It's not empty in the way we think, it's rich with frequencies, information, and infinite potential. Now imagine tuning into the frequency of wholeness and unity. If you stay present with it, become more aware of it, and surrender to it moment by moment, you begin to detach from the material world and move closer to the energy of creation itself. As you align with this source energy, you'll feel more connected, more elevated, and experience emotions that vibrate at a higher frequency. In this realm, every thought carries its own vibration. And here, thoughts manifest far faster than they do when you're anchored in your physical body. Picture yourself becoming no one, nowhere, in no time, fully immersed in the frequency of unity. This is the space of endless possibilities. It's time to shift your perspective. Time to step into a new dimension. Your mind will conjure an image of a box. I want you to visualize yourself in a place where everything feels resolved. You're operating from a level of awareness that surpasses everything inside that box. To reach it, you'll need to rise above fear, judgment, rivalry, and envy, and elevate your frequency. Remember, you are not your body. You are awareness. And just as you can place your attention in a room, you can place it in the unknown. Envision yourself beyond this world, beyond the box, vibrating with gratitude and energy at a higher level. From that elevated state, you'll begin to draw your physical body toward you. As you maintain this heightened emotional experience in your waking life, your body becomes aligned with your future. You start attracting that future toward you. How many people truly grasp this? Because the moment you react to your current circumstances, with emotions or thoughts that carry familiar frequencies, you shut the door. You've stepped back into the known, away from the unknown. How many people really understand that? Take a piece of paper or open your phone. Write down the name of the box you want to leave. Maybe it's the job box, the money box, the pain box, or the boredom box. Label it. Draw a cube. Now sketch a simple stick figure of yourself inside that box. That's you. You've named the box and placed yourself inside it. Now reflect on the emotions you associate with it. How do you respond to the conditions it represents? Are you frustrated, afraid, angry, resentful? These emotions are the glue that keeps the box intact. Name 3 or 4 of those feelings, maybe anxiety, uncertainty, fear. As you do that, jot down the thoughts that arise when you think about this box. Maybe you believe nothing will ever change. That someone will never improve. That the situation is hopeless. You know your own thoughts better than anyone. One of the most persistent beliefs people carry is, this is too hard to change. That thought has its own frequency too. And it shapes your reality. The way you think and feel sends out a signal. If you keep broadcasting the same signal into the field, your life remains unchanged. So once you've identified a few thoughts tied to your box, give me 3 examples. Maybe it's, I hate this person, or, this will never work. These thoughts feed the emotional energy that keeps your box locked in place. But it's not about changing the other person. It's about shifting your own energy to break free from the box. Write that down. Now imagine a tiny camera following you all day. At the end of the day, you watch the footage. How do you behave when you're facing that challenge or obstacle? What patterns do you repeat? Do you know how you act when you're uncomfortable? Do you rush? Push? Complain? Stir up conflict? Give me a few examples. We all encounter massive opportunities cleverly disguised as impossible situations. To move into a higher state of consciousness, to access the elevated energy already present in the field, all I ask is that you observe these reflections, these versions of yourself. We're not jumping into a new room. We're stepping into the same room, but in that version, the problem no longer exists. Draw a line. Beneath it, write what you just described. Sketch a box or cube. Then draw yourself outside the box, with a big smile. A wide grin. Hair or no hair, doesn't matter. Just make sure you're smiling. Now that you're outside the box, think about the emotions you'll feel when everything is resolved. I had a major breakthrough in December, and it took everything in me not to react. I stayed calm. I remembered there was another box, and each day, I moved toward it, inviting my body to follow. When it finally happened, I was overwhelmed with joy. I couldn't believe it. It was incredible. I felt relief, happiness, and freedom. Freedom feels amazing. Relief is powerful. And all you need to remember is that you won't be the same awareness that wrote those earlier thoughts. You'll be operating from a different level of consciousness. All you need to do is raise your energy from the field. Place yourself in that future box. Then connect with your body in the darkness and draw it toward you. Just like you attracted that object with your heart or intention, you'll pull your body toward you. How many people get this? The more you stay aligned with your future energy in everyday life, the more you magnetize that outcome. But the moment you slip back into old reactions or emotions, you disconnect from your future energy, and fall back into your past. And the door stays shut until you shift your energy again. How many people understand that? Now write down a few elevated emotions or frequencies you'd feel once everything is resolved: freedom, relief, joy. For those of you who live in the realm of thought, quantum physics suggests that even a single thought about the box carries a frequency. You don't need to act. You just need to think about the existence of another box, one that holds the solution. And you're already in it. You simply need to operate at a higher level of energy, awareness, and consciousness than everything else in your current reality. Stay there. Stay in that frequency. Keep drawing your body toward you. If you keep doing this, you'll arrive in that future. You're sending a signal. I'm calling my body, and it responds. Got it? Want to give it a try? We've received countless messages from people who've transformed their lives just by doing this. Let's step out of the box. Let's begin. We've heard from so many who've resolved their challenges simply by taking this step. So let's leave the box behind. Subscribe now so you don't miss powerful new insights and practices. Like the video, it helps other spiritual seekers find it. And drop the word source in the comments, our shared energy signal to the universe.